Hey, leader. It's good to see you. I'm so happy to be back. Okay, well, let me take that back for just a moment. I feel like I've been forced to come back. I was on a break, took a season finale on the podcast, and have been resting ever since. And the world said, actually, we're going to need you, or we're going to need you to come back because we're just acting like fools out here. Like we're just acting crazy out here. And so here I am back and ready to serve you and my incredible clients. Needed a break because I am working on a book proposal, looking for a literary agent, looking for resources right now. I'm doing a literature review right now. So that's taking up a lot of my brain capacity and physical capacity. I am solid on an outline, solid on a core message, a core promise, solid on a title, even. And we are looking to maybe send this out to some publishing houses and see about publishing this book. It is a very important one and timely. Although this is going to be a book that reads like a sacred text for leaders like you and I who want to bring more of our spirituality into our leadership practice. Because there's nothing more spiritual than leadership. Like, I don't know about you, but the journey of a leader is parallel to one of spiritual awareness, spiritual awakening. It is filled with so many mysteries and so many interesting things that we need to learn for ourselves in the process of leading others. So it's going to be a book that transforms leaders from the inside out. It's going to be a book that single-handedly changes the way we lead our people. That's how important this book is going to be. And that's really just a reflection of my conviction on how leadership is a spiritual practice. And I'm going to help you honor that divine calling, that divine purpose, and help you transform your followers and your organizations. It is a book about contemplative leadership style. It is a book about the 5 principles that we use to operationalize this incredible leadership style, where our number one strategy is stillness, is being the anchor in the storm. It's being the anchor when the world wants to act crazy. It's being the anchor when your leaders in your organization are putting people over profit. Or when you are putting perfectionism over progress. Ooh, I mean, it is going to serve you inside and out. And ultimately, the byproduct of this transformation is you impacting your people. Whoo, I mean, tell me that's not timely. Tell me that's not timely. So while I was resting and taking a break, although still doing all of this other work, resting, taking a break from public facing stuff like this, right? As you all know, the Dr. Denise Simpson podcast has a video component and an audio component. So every single week, publishing out a great lesson, transformational principle, something to help you really tie your spiritual, rituals and your spirituality into the leadership practice. And we've been doing that. We did that for this last season and had a season finale, took a break, and then the world yet again wanted to turn upside down on me. And I'm like, what in the heck? Here we are again. Here we are again. Okay, we reached a new low. Okay, cool. Now let me come out of hibernation. I like to hermit. I am a hermit. I like to go into tunnel vision. I'm very myopic. I'm very discerning with my energy. And so when I decided that I was going to write this book, I said, okay, season finale, got to close this one down because I now need to redirect my physical, spiritual, energetic attention to this book proposal, the book outline, and again, looking for a literary agent. By the way, if you're out here going, oh, I know a few, then you're going to want to DM me, please, because I am open for help. I'm open for assistance. I am like the open neon sign is flashing. Like I've told the universe, I have told God, I am ready for some help and some support. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, you'd be good with this publishing house, and here is a literary agent, or this is a person I know over here, please send them my way. I am open for support. So back to being here today, although I did get enough rest and I did shift my energy to the book, and I'm still writing the book, although I'm still serving clients. I got a proposal the other day. Someone who didn't want me to decline their proposal, their request to work with me again, and they made an offer that they thought I could not refuse, and I did. I refused it because this book is far more important than whatever this client was going to offer me. I've been there, done that, and I'm not selling my soul for the financial reward. And it was a big one, my friends. It was a big one. Listen, right now I'm saying I'm good. We're good. I don't know. Maybe in a few months' time, I'm going to go, what was I thinking? But anyway, I'm here right now saying this upcoming book will transform you from the inside out. Because what's happening in our external world is only a reflection of what's happening to us individually in our internal world. It's only a reflection. What's happening out there? The self-protection. Ooh, the leveraging of whatever we could get our hands on to weaponize, weaponize politics, to weaponize, our plan here. Everybody has a personal agenda and everyone is in survival mode right now. So what's happening out there? Ooh, stop, take a moment, take a beat, because it's happening in us internally. Now you're saying, Denise, you're crazy. Listen, I am crazy. I am crazy. I'm crazy to talk about spirituality and leadership in the same breath. I'm crazy. I know that. But I just want for you to suspend all of your beliefs, all of your personal agendas, all of your biases. Just suspend them for a moment, because what's happening externally is only a reflection of what's happening with us individually, internally. Now, we're a collective. I'm talking to the leaders right now. We are a collective of leaders. We are a group of leaders. Now, the leaders that I'm talking to, and some of you may be on the fence uh, with what I'm about to say, but for the majority, most of you who are listening to me right now are leaders who take their leadership roles very seriously. You are a contemplative leader. You are someone who knows you have a higher calling. You have no idea why leadership has pulled you in so deep. You have no idea why you are here in these leadership roles with these intense responsibilities, but you're here. There's a tethering, there's a pulling, there's a string that's pulling your chest into leadership. You have found yourself in a leadership capacity for a very long time. Maybe your entire career you've been in leadership, but you're here. And you are someone who knows that there's a deeper, greater calling on your life. And it's not just this 3D reality of leading people. No, you know that there's something beyond what you see here right now. You are seen in 5D reality. Oh, 5D. Let's quantum leap into that reality, because over there, things have been solved. Over there is compassion. Over there, your leadership style has impacted the collective. Your movement is now at a different level. It is a 5D reality that only you could see in your mind's eye. And maybe it's through meditation, maybe it's through prayer, maybe it's through being still in your body and your nervous system. This is what contemplatives do. So if you're listening to this, more than likely you are a contemplative leader who cares deeply about your role in this organization, in this nonprofit, in your community, in your place of service, wherever you find yourself. You are truly a contemplative leader. And first of all, I just want to applaud you. Like, I mean, give the golf claps, right? Right. I don't play golf, but I hear it's, quiet clapping. We're giving you those claps because that's brave. Ooh, that's brave. You're brave. You're brave. You're not doing it like everybody else. You are set apart from your peer group of leaders. You are in this collective. You are in this group of contemplative leaders who take their roles very seriously. And you know that there is a higher calling, a higher purpose on your life. And you want to do it better. You want to lead your team better because you have sacred responsibilities. You know how important these roles are. Your role is so important, and we need you now more than ever. So, this book that is in the making, actually, it's done. 5D. There's like, I don't know how many dimensions, 10 dimension realities. I don't know. There are more than that. I read an article about that years ago, and I've been referencing that forever. I should be in my literature review right now, so I'm taking note. Going to do that for the book. So I want to show you the source, the resources, the references for all of this work that I'm putting in. And 5D reality is where this book is done in my mind's eye. And I get to use my imagination. I mean, that's what 5D reality is. I'm quantum leaping into the future where this book has transformed so many lives. So many lives. And the ripple effect that this is going to have, this book, this one book is going to be immeasurable. We are going to see the practice of leadership change forever. This leadership style, contemplative leadership style, and the 5 principles that we use to operationalize this, because conceptually, this leadership style is amazing, but we got to go put it into practice, right? We don't have empirical research yet on this, and that's why this book is the inception. It's the initiation of this leadership style going into commercial spaces where we can conduct empirical research, where we can really get people using these principles, massaging them, putting them into place, molding the clay with their followers. So those 5 principles are in this book. And in 5D reality, it's done. And it has impacted millions of people. Am I crazy? Yep. I'm crazy. Are you along for the ride? I hope so. I hope you're as crazy as I am, because the world is turbulent. The world is violent. The world does not want you to survive. And by the way, hate to break this to you, but we're not going to make it out alive. Not a single one of us is going to make it out alive. What I want for you to do is to take these principles and to imbue them, embody them, and then go put them into practice so that you can then transform these people from the inside out, because your sacred responsibility is to transform the people that you were called to lead. This isn't coincidence, my friends. This is providence. The followers that you have right here, right now, whether you hired them or not, I know some of you are going to, take that one like a sting in the butt, but listen, I know. I've hired some people, and here's a principle I'm telling you, like, whoa, reality check is I attracted this person into my energy space for whatever reason, for whatever energetic reason, for whatever spiritual reason. they were called into my space, and I have to come to terms with that, even though they are troubling me and they're bothering me, and some of these employees have annoyed me, and okay, but however, I am a leader. I'm a proactive leader. And so they're just a reflection of me, and where's our truth in that? Where is the truth in that statement? Okay, so maybe I have to do some self-awareness work. Hmm? Maybe I have to take a moment and go, how is that true? How is what's happening outside of me a direct reflection on what's happening inside of me? Outside of me versus inside of me. Okay, let me do some work on that. See, contemplatives, we're not afraid of the truth. We're not afraid of self-honesty. We're not afraid of it. Right? Because the world wants to take you out, okay? But hold on. If you're steady and you're an anchor, the world won't get to you because you've done the internal work. So nothing outside of you can impact you. But it's good to look outside for a moment and go, how is that a reflection of what's happening inside? Ooh, scary, right? I know. That's why this book is going to transform so many leaders' lives. I'm so excited about this. I'm a lunatic about this right now. I'm so a- enthralled with this new movement. It's a movement. This leadership style is a movement. It's going to change so many people. It's going to single-handedly change the field of leadership. Just like servant leadership did. Rest in peace, Robert Greenleaf, who has influenced my work. Authentic Leadership by Bill George, who has influenced my work. How about Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman, has changed my work. Transformational Leadership by Bassanavoglio. So many other incredible leadership styles and strategies. So many out there that have influenced the way I lead. But it's time for me to use my voice, to use my personal and professional experience to design a leadership style that is so true to my heart and will be true to so many out here because it is time. It's time that we be the anchor in the storm. It is time that we use stillness as our leadership strategy. It is time that we incorporate these 5 principles into our leadership practice because what we're doing today is not working. What we're doing today is not working. We are hurting people more than we think we are helping them because we all have a human brain with all this bias, all these biases, 200 plus documented biases out there. What? My goodness. And some of us are more influenced by others than others. Yeah. I mean, a lot of us have been programmed, conditioned to believe certain things, to do certain things, to behave in certain ways. And we haven't stopped to challenge those beliefs, to challenge those behaviors or biases. And this is what contemplatives get to do. We go, is that true? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm a skeptic, not a cynic. I never have been. I haven't reached that threshold. I'm not uh, if the events of these last few weeks have not turned me into a cynic, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think it's safe for me to say I am a skeptic. Yep, I'm a skeptic. This is why this book is going to be so important because I've done all of the interrogation work. I've done all the research. I'm a contrarian by nature. I'm a contrarian by trade. I'm a researcher. So I'm always questioning, I'm always challenging. So this is why this book is going to be so important for you because I've done the work. You see, I've done the work for you. So you can pick up this book and you can use it as a manual. You can use it as a sacred text. Ooh, blasphemy. But listen, this is how this book is going to read. This is how you're going to take this book on and go, what? Ooh, I'm taking this book everywhere I go. Hmm? That's how important this book is going to be. And I'm so excited to share more about it with you very, very soon. So, my friend, leader, dear leader, I want for you to give yourself a pat on the back. Mm, You're doing what you were told to do. You're doing it as well as you can. Your people are counting on you right now more than ever. They're showing up to the workplace right now, today, either with a heavy heart, mm, or with a lot of hatred or anger. You know your people very well. They may not have ever expressed explicitly their political beliefs or agendas, but you'll know and you'll see their behavior. And it's not your business to change their minds. It's not your business to interfere in their personal ideologies or political principles or ideologies. It's none of your business. That's what contemplatives, that's what we do. We're like, you be you, boo. We love you no matter what. You be you, boo. Like that's a contemplative. I'm not here to undermine your brilliance. You're not there to undermine theirs. They're grown. They're grown. They can believe what they want to believe. Well, it's the beauty of where we're at. Okay, these are the grounds we walk on. We get to believe whatever we want to believe. So your job is to refocus their attention to why they were called into these spaces and how you're going to lead them into this goal, this objective, this purpose. That's what contemplatives do. We respect, we honor their biases. We listen, you may not ever agree with them, but listen, we're not there to change them. And I think that's what this world is is lacking. Is a moment of understanding other people's beliefs and values. And like, I'm not here to change yours. I'm here to support you and steward you in this capacity as follower and leader relationship. And while you're here, I take this role very, very, very seriously. And here's my sacred responsibility. And here's how I'm going to move you and this group forward so that we can show up our best selves, so that we can perform at our highest capacity because we were each called. We all have a divine calling on our lives, and we have all found ourselves here together. And you need this role. I need this role. I love this role. I hope you love this role. And if you don't, it's okay. But I'm responsible for how this team moves forward. And it's going to start with you, my individual employee. That's what contemplatives do. We're the anchor because the storm, those seas are raging. I mean, there are sharks in the water too. So if you fall off that boat during a storm, good luck. You're not going to make it out alive. But you are the contemplative, so you are the anchor in this scenario. And what do we anchors do? Ooh, we drop naturally. We flow down naturally to the bottom of the ocean floor. Ooh, that's where you're going to find me, just nestled in the sand. Yes, my anchor's right here. I'm rock solid. I'm rock steady, you see. So while you all are raging up here on the surface of the ocean, I'm down here below holding steady for us. So my responsibility as the anchor is to make sure that boat does not go crashing into the cliffs. Does not go you know 500 miles in the wrong direction because of this storm. No, we're going to be right here anchored, and you can count on me. You can count on me because I've done the work. I'm here in the stillness. I'm here in meditation. I'm here in prayer. You see, I know my divine calling and I know my sacred responsibilities. And my sacred responsibility is to hold this boat steady. And that's the contemplative leader. This is us. Ooh, won't you join me? Won't you join me in this movement? So many of us are at the effect of crisis. We are at the effect of who's doing what to whom in the external world. It's just a reflection of what's happening in our internal world. And as a collective, woo, we better watch out, leaders. We better watch out. We better do the work. So join me. Join me at the bottom of the ocean floor. Just join me for a moment and take a deep breath and land and land and land with me. Land with me. Nestle your butt right in that sand, my friend. Just get comfortable right here. It's quiet. It's still. We're away from all that crisis. We're away from all that violence. We're down here, down below, where we can think. Ooh, where we can question our beliefs, where we can feel the way we want to feel, where we're not at the effect of others' thoughts or beliefs. I mean, haven't you questioned, when do their beliefs end and mine begin? Or are we all just one big giant mashup at this point? The contemplative goes, I'm going to be right here so that I can have some distance between your beliefs and mine, your thoughts and mine, your emotions and mine. Ooh, that's powerful work that we get to do as contemplative leaders. And I want you to join me on this journey as I write this book, as I create this text that's going to read like a salve. It's going to read like a balm, a soothing balm for your heart, for your soul, for your spirit, for your body, for your nervous system. Like it is going to be a weighted blanket. Have you tried those, by the way? Yeah, I'm very hot at night, so I can't have heavy anything on me. But a weighted eye mask, oh, that's just so cool. That relieves all this tension because I'm wearing reading glasses now. Well, most of you know that, and I'm hating that with every ounce of my being, but I'm asking God for some help with that. Anyway, I just got a new pair because all this reading and writing and researching, my eyes are working overtime. Anyway, a weighted blanket for your soul. That's what this book is going to do for you. So, again, join me on this journey. I will be coming live. I will be sharing videos. I will be posting, doing a newsletter again. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. We may get started with the podcast here shortly, but for now, I just want to come live on these videos to support you on your journey and to also keep you informed on what's happening with this book. It's done. 5D reality, it's done. Now I'm doing the work in 3D reality. Yeah, I got to put in the work, y'all. All righty. I'm wishing you a fantastic rest of your day and upcoming week. And know that I'm here for you every step of the way. DM me. I'd love to hear from you. Take very good care. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.